Well, welcome to another Blinded by Spice. Tonight, it's a shootout of 4-grainers. 4 bourbons to see which one I like best. 2 of them I've never even tasted. First up, the ASW Fiddler Soloist at 100 proof. Next, the Frey Ranch 4-grainer. This is 95 and considered a favorite amongst a lot of people. Next, a new one to me, a new distillery to me, Middle West Spirits. This is a wheated 4-grainer at 95. And the Rabbit Hole Cave Hill, currently my favorite 4-grainer, also at 95. So when we get right back, my lovely assistant will pour these and we'll get right into it. Well, my lovely assistant has poured 4 glasses, labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know which one is which, but tonight we're going to find out which is my favorite 4-grain bourbon. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I've been thinking about getting Frey Ranch, and just every time I go out, the Frey Ranch is there, but there's something new I find and I get it instead. So the other day over at Sprayberry Bottle Shop, I was looking at the Frey Ranch. They had a good price on it, so I thought, we're going to do it. I had previously, a day or two earlier, had found 3 contestants to go against the Frey Ranch. And although I know the Frey Ranch has a strong possibility of winning, I've never tasted it before. I may not like it at all. It may be too rye forward for me, maybe too grain forward, might not be sweet enough. Who knows with me, right? So, as we talked about, we got the Soloist, which I've had for a while. It's been opened. It's not my favorite of the Fiddlers, but I have some really strong favorites, and 1 or 2 of them that made the 10 best bourbons of the year. So, it's not unusual that Soloist wouldn't be quite up there with them, but it still is a good bourbon, and I do like it. The Frey Ranch, of course, I've never tasted. The Cave Hill, which I don't remember why I got this Cave Hill, but I believe it is a source bourbon, but at 95 proof, it is very delicious and I enjoy it. And the Middle West wheated bourbon, I've heard good things about, and it also is a plus. It's a 4-grainer, so this is my wheater in there as far as having a strong wheat profile. It could be the one I like the best, even over the Frey Ranch, but we're going to find out. And rather than have a time constraint on it, I'm basically just going to score them as I go. And at the end, we'll start taking them off. So starting on our left, this is glass 1. Let's see what the aroma's like. I love these Bourbon Trail glasses because I can really get my nose down into it after I've swirled it. Brown sugar, some oak. Very traditional, except for maybe a little bit more on the grain forward side. Cheers. That is very nice. Not too grain forward in the taste. A little bit sweet, not too sweet. A little fruity, not too fruity. A good balance, not sharp. It's got a smooth texture to it. Good mouthfeel. It tastes like something I have experienced before. So let's give that a score. Okay, on to glass 2. Well, this is definitely more fruity in the aroma. A little sweeter smelling. Less brown sugar and cinnamon, or brown sugar and molasses, but more baking spices. Cheers. This could be something I've not tasted before. I do not remember it. It's a little bit richer than glass 1. A little bit sweeter. Definitely got more fruit going on with it. But also less bourbon 4-grain tasting than glass 1, but delicious. On to glass 3. This is maple syrup goodness on this one. Wow, I picked that up right away with some oak and vanilla and maybe some cinnamon. I'm not stuttering, I just like to say cinnamon that way. I wonder what it is. Cheers. Definitely taste more MGP-ish, more Jim Beamish. A little peanut flavor going on there. Still good, but I recognize the taste, or I recognize the distillery, one of the two. It's good. But is it as good? Good question. All right, on to our last glass. This is the second video I've done today, so no telling what the outcome's going to be. This is entirely different. This is like the grass of Kansas. I smell a whole lot of grain in this one. Very grain forward. I don't pick up any molasses or brown sugar. No sweetness. Really no fruit. That grain. That's about all I smell. Cheers. I'm glad that the aroma didn't transfer to the palate, because you would not understand what the taste of this was by smelling it. You'd go like, well, that doesn't smell too good. No thank you, bartender, I'll take another. It's sweet, it's fruity. It's unlike anything else on the table here. But fruit, grain, a light sugar, different, very different. I would say I don't think I have any bourbon that is quite like this one. I wonder if I'm picking up wheat. That is so smooth. There's no bite to it at all. There's obviously rye in there somewhere. I would think. I don't know the 4 grains that's in here, but the rye is, or the spice is so low I can't pick it up. Wow. Okay, I need to think about this a second, because I believe I have a tie. So I'm gonna come right back. We're gonna take 2 of them off the podium. This is a tough one. It's tougher than I thought it would be. The easy one to take off is glass 3. It's not a bad bourbon, but it's my least favorite of the 4. So glass 3 is in 4th place. And like I said, I do have a tie between glass 2 and 4. So why is glass 1 in 3rd place? It's good. It's a little spicier, I think, than 2 and 4. It's got a lot more traditional bourbon flavor going on there. And I would drink it. I would actually recommend it. It's very good. We have a tiebreaker. And they're entirely different. So we're going to go back to glass 2. Definitely a 4 grain. I get sweetness. I get it's richer than 1 and 3. It's very pleasant. Back over to glass 4. Wow, that is just, there's something about that that's just so pleasing and entirely different than glass 2. To me, it tastes like a heavy wheat profile, but I'm not too sure about it. I say that like, oh, maybe it's this guy. I've never tasted that guy before, so I'm not sure, but it's a milder taste and a unique taste. Glass 4 is in second place. So the king of tonight is glass 2. I hope I'm not disappointed. So, oh, that's not it. That's just my score. Somewhere, my lovely assistant has left some notes for me. She couldn't be in the video tonight, sorry. Oh, wow. This is really surprising. Oh well, let's talk about glass 3. I kind of would have guessed that if you said, well, what do you think the odds are that the fiddler soloist would place 1, 2, or 3? And I would probably tell you, based on what I know about the other ones, probably not. And tonight, glass 3 is the fiddler soloist, so we'll pull it back. It's in last place, 4th place. Glass 1 surprises me. I thought maybe glass 1 was glass 4. Glass 1 is the Middle West Wheated Bourbon 4-grain. So it's in 3rd place. So, glass 4, which I really enjoyed. I really did. Frey Ranch. The winner tonight, the former champ, and still the champ, the Cave Hill 4-grain small batch beat the Frey Ranch. That's surprising. If you would have asked me ahead of, I would have said 1, 2, 3, 4. I predicted that would have gotten beat. I like it the best. It just the best balance. This was so close, but it was entirely different. It is a very unique taste. I will definitely drink this bottle. I have a backup with the Cave Hill. I like it so much. And this has just been opened up just as like the Middle West is. And I may buy a backup when I get down to the last third of the bottle. What a surprise. So we hope you will like this video, comment, and share. And I'm probably going to get some flack on that. There's no way that Cave Hill beat the Frey Ranch. It did tonight. So, as always, never drink and drive. Please drink responsibly. And we'll see you next time.